Well, hello there, and welcome back to my Fallout Sonora playthrough. So today, I'm going to be checking out some locations I skipped over. Since I'm getting close to the end of the game, I want to check those out. I also want to repair this power armor. This power armor we got at the last stream. It's going to cost a lot, so I'll have to loot a bunch of stuff to make some caps. There's a guy in Tucson who can repair it, I believe. I think I'm going to have to increase my barter skill just to get a reasonable price from him. So right now our barter is at 24%, so maybe I gotta increase that to maybe, I don't know, like 60 or 50%, just so it's cheaper when I get this thing repaired. Okay, so I also want to level up my character so I can earn a perk that lets me keep playing after finishing the game, because I do want to check out the I believe it's called the Dayglow DLC. I want to check that out after I get done with the main game. Really, honestly, all there is left as far as the main game is just to blow up the destroyer, the Brotherhood of Steel destroyer in Puerto. And then after that, we just go to, I believe, the Parker Dam, which is going to be where the Rangers are, and talk to that general. And then we go back to Villa, and then the game ends. So I think I'm probably going to end up beating the game this stream. Maybe. We'll see. So the first place I'm going to go is, I'm going to go to Vault 27. Apparently there's a recruitable companion there, and I want to check him out. After that, I'll explore the Brotherhood of Steel ship and loot it for weapons. Then I'll head over to a place called El Faro Pier. I believe we passed by that place a couple times. There's going to be some quests we can do there. One of the quests there is inspired by the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is a old school movie. It was made in the 1950s. Yeah, so apparently there's like a monster there we gotta go and kill or something. And by the time we're done with all that, I should have enough money to repair the power armor in Tucson. And then after that, we can just beat the game. All right, so let's see. So I guess, I mean, it's been I think over a week since I last played. I think we just got done with the quest to, yeah, we were escorting this person named Diana here back to Casa Nueva. Apparently she's also a companion, but once you complete her quest, you can't recruit her again, which kind of sucks. I didn't know. Turns out you're considered a hero here. Just saying hello. We need to run now. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Vault 27. I'm gonna recharge my motorcycle real quick. Put a little juice in it. Oh, alright, I had some batteries in my inventory. I do need to sell all this stuff off. We'll be doing that soon. Oh yeah, I got these pre-war books. I gotta give that to that lady. So let's do that. I wonder if I'm able to talk to her when I'm in power armor. Let me see. So what do you want to know? I have an old book for your library. Wonderful, where is it? Take all the books I have, there's a whole stack of them. Thank you very much, here's your payment, 60 caps. I'll find more if I can. You know, finding those books doesn't really seem worth it, given how little money you get. Okay, what else do I got in my inventory? I got these soldiers' dog tags. I think I got to give those to the rangers. An IRP. Got some liquor. Alright, so let's see. Ooh. I got a stealth boy. I'm probably never going to use this, ever. So I might end up selling that. Let's put this stuff away. We'll sell it later. Mexican SMG. $11 grenades. Is this? Apparently I have 2 power fist. Go ahead, put that away. The ammunition doesn't weigh anything, so I'm gonna keep that. And I got scrap metal. Actually, I believe I gotta pick up some electronic parts for something later on. I have no idea why I have this empty hypodermic needle. Let's put that away. Or just drop it on the ground. Alright, so let's go to Vault 27. So Vault 27 is going to be right next to Phoenix. Earlier in my playthrough, I kind of skipped over it because I didn't really see a point in going there. The game doesn't really tell you what's really there. I take that back. I think the game tells you there's ghouls there. Some gangsters collecting from a debtor. I never seen this encounter. Let's check this out. And I'm getting shot. What the fuck? Alright. So I don't have my power fists. Let's go and kill this guy. Yeah, I put my power fist in the... Okay. Let's go and fix that. I put my power fist in the trunk. Let's go and equip it. Actually, I don't even need this also. Okay, now we're good. So one thing I want to mention is that this power armor, once it's fully repaired, I believe it will give me 1 more point in strength, which is going to help me out, given that I'm an unarmed character. Hold on, I forgot to check this dude. Oh, what the? Casino chips? Ooh, cool. Never seen this. These chips are used as local currency in casinos. If you didn't know this, you think they were a child's toy from the pre-war era. Huh, okay. Maybe we'll use some of those casino chips to gamble. I don't think my gambling skill's very high. So I might just save those for a later date. Alright, so is there anything else around here? Okay, let's see what's up there. There's a dead guy up here. I'll take that. Let's go back and make our way to Vault 27. No, I'm just gonna leave that stuff there. Alright, this place lies hidden in a maze of impenetrable ruins. No wonder it's so hard to find. So I believe another way you can find Vault 27 is that if you have the radio, you can kind of use the radio to pinpoint the location of this area. So we got some wolves here. In fact, let me go ahead and kill this thing real quick. There's going to be a lot of weak enemies inside this vault, so I think it might be smart to save my ammunition when I'm killing those things. I don't need to be using my power fist. All right, let's take this. And I'll switch this out. So yeah, here is the entrance to Vault 27. Wonder what this says. A poster inviting you to Vault 27. So let's check out and see what... Oh, apparently you get experience for finding this. You get 1,000 experience for finding Vault 27. Okay, so here's Vault 27. So apparently the door entry computer doesn't work. The remote is not responding. It looks like there is no power in the vault, so we can't open it. So luckily there's a passageway right here that we can use to enter the vault. I got 77 skill points right now, so I need to go up one more level to get a perk. What is in here? Wonder what happened here. You see a crate. Got flares. Plastic explosives. And we got an expedition report and some ammunition. Let's take a look at this expedition report. Okay, compiled by Abel Drager, enlightenment by nuclear flame and loyal servant of the rising phoenix. Note, the only one who can read and write among these dimwits. So what do we have here? We've reached our destination, but as the guide warned, the vault door was closed. The door console does not respond to commands. It seems there is no electricity in the vault. We'll have to dig. I'm sending a list of necessary tools to headquarters. Casualties. One slave twisted his ankle while carrying equipment. Had to shoot him. Plans until the convoy arrives. Fortify the camp, survey the area, start digging. So apparently this expedition had slaves. So I believe the people, well, the people who wrote this report are probably affiliated with the cultist from Phoenix. Received shipment request and report 2-4. Just in time, we're almost at the steel wall of the vault. The guide suddenly left the camp. Before leaving, he warned of the vault's curse, which caused unrest among the slaves. Had to apply force to shut them up. The digging was completed despite the useless slaves. Nearly all the explosives were used to breach the wall. The condition of the vault is unsatisfactory. There is no electricity, the elevator is blocked. Descending to the lower levels is currently impossible. We are sending a convoy with valuable finds, medical equipment, auto dock tools, electro-technical parts, spools of cable, vacuum tubes, terminal parts, archival records from the computers. This is much less than the headquarters expected. Okay, so apparently this expedition blew a hole. The hole we just came in through, just to get into the vault. So we blew up the elevator and lowered a rope to the bottom. The slaves heard weird sounds from the lower floors and mistook them for ghost voices. This scared them and caused them to flee. Casualties: 1 mercenary killed and 2 wounded. 3 slaves escaped, the rest were killed. For the next convoy, we request new slaves. Exploration of the lower levels is on hold. Setting up lighting equipment. And here's the last report. Looks like that guide was right. The vault really is cursed. Something on the lower level grabbed the lighting technician and dragged them into the darkness. 2 mercenaries went after him and did not return. Gunshots were heard. The expedition members are terrified. We plan a massive sweep on the levels with the remaining team. So it looks like a lot of these, the expedition here, they were murdered by something. So I imagine these beds are what they were sleeping on. What is this? Intercom. A faint but hopeful voice crackles over the intercom. Hello, can you hear me? Who's on the line? I'm just, a passing wanderer. Damn, I was expecting help from Phoenix, but maybe this is better. Tell me, wanderer, why are you here? Are you searching for something? I'm searching for the history of my people. There were items from Vault 27 at my home, Villa. They must have come from here. Villa. Yes, I know of that place. I know how to help you. Great, how can you help me? Not so fast. Help me first. I'm trapped on the lower level and can't get out of my own. Get out on my own. You just need to find the backup generator on the residential level and start it up. Okay, so we can ask him some questions. This mysterious voice. So, I believe this guy, I believe he is a part of the expedition here. He is trapped on the, I think, 4th floor of this vault. And he needs us to get him out. So let's ask him some questions. Who are you? Arthur Carrington, expedition leader. We are scavenging this vault for resources. You've probably already seen our gear near the tunnel. One more question. How long can you survive down there? Hard to say. I've got food and water. The air issue is fixed, but not for long. What should I know before entering the vault? It's dark, no power, the air is toxic, but a gas mask should help, and take a weapon, just in case. Why do I need a weapon? Just playing it safe. This is an old vault. Even I don't know all of its secrets. So obviously, he's not telling us something. Why does the intercom work if there's no power in the vault? The old engineers were smart. They wired the intercoms to work like walkie-talkies with long-lasting batteries, just for situations like this. Alright, so let's go and help this dude. So yeah, the air is toxic down here. Thankfully, we are wearing our power armor, so I think that filters out most of the toxins. Okay, so the vault looks deserted, stripped of anything useful long ago. So here's the generator. There's a generator over here that we need to repair. Actually, no, I think this generator only needs a battery. So we gotta go downstairs to get a battery for that generator. And then after we get that battery and put it inside the generator, we have to go and repair the air filtration system so the air gets fixed down here. So it's very dark. It's very dark indeed. A ghost suddenly appears from the darkness. Oh. Uh-oh. My bad. I pressed the wrong key. So. Oh, we got some loot here. We see an antidote. I'm gonna pick that up. It looks like we got an enemy here. You see a zombie. A man who has lost his mind with a withered body. He has a non-working gas mask is hanging from his neck, and he's wielding a knife. What do we have here? You see a dead mercenary. So this is one of the mercenaries from the expedition. He's seen better days. So I think this zombie is pretty weak, so let me see. See if I can kill it with these claws. And I missed. I missed twice. Wow. There we go. Gain 2 karma. Alright, so if you do decide to come down here to Vault 27, a lot of the enemies here will have gas masks, so you don't really need to buy a gas mask before you come here. I'm going to pick that up so I can sell it. Alright. So I'm going to go around here and explore this area and loot the place. You see a bed with a skeleton. Oh. Okay, what's over here? We got some rat X. And we got another zombie here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this top level here. Might as well. The door's locked. Let's fix that. What's in here? Oh, another holodisc. Let's check that out. Okay, so let's see. Vault Diary. What does this say? Oh yeah, I gotta... Oh, okay. So it's called something different. Diary from Vault 27. So damn, there's 4 pages of this. Starting this diary on the advice of the psychologist. My family and I were at home doing our usual activities when suddenly the sirens blared over Mesa. Catherine thought it was a routine system check. Still, I insisted we take shelter in the vault. On the way, the radio reported the first explosions over the west coast. Soon after, we saw a flash over Phoenix. The sound of the explosion reached us later. So this is when the bombs dropped. I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to skim over it. Okay, so it looks like there was some kind of overthrow of the leader or something. I think the companion, Arthur Carrington, the guy we're about to save, I think will go and give us more details on what happened here. So I'm going to assume these things are like ghouls or something. They're called zombies, but they have the model of the ghouls from Fallout 2. So I'm going to need that rope so I can go down the elevator. Okay, so let's go and talk on the intercom. Okay, I'm glad you're still here, but please hurry up before I suffocate down here. So what should I do? Find a backup generator on the residential level and get it running. If it needs a new fusion cell, check the warehouse 1 level down. Okay, sounds easy enough. Oh, looks like there's a dead guy here with 1 cap. And here we got our generator fusion cell. What's over here? I will take the electronic parts. I think there's going to be a zombie down here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Oh. What we got over here? Oh, so it looks like there's another dead mercenary here. We'll come back down here in a little bit to check that out. There we go. You've successfully restored power to the vault. So I think I can open some of these doors now. Can I? Oh, and there's another ghoul here. Taking a shower. Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay, so I think I gotta go and fix this. You see some important equipment. Okay, you started the ventilation system. The air should start clearing soon. So that's going to get rid of all the poison in the air. Alright, what should I do now? Okay, the air is cleared. Great. Head down to the lower level and find the second elevator in the control system, in the control center. I'll be waiting on the bottom level. If anything goes wrong, contact me through the intercom. Well, there's a bunch of ghouls down here you didn't tell me about. Okay, I might need to switch to the power fist for this one. Alright, damn, I got a lot of experience points for doing that. Well, let's go and see what these guys got. Gas mask. I'll take that. And what's in this locker? Just some flares. Okay, so we got stim packs here. A gun with some ammunition. Might as well take it. Is there anyone in the Overseer's? Nope, there is no one in the Overseer's command seat. Is there anything down? Oh, there's something down there. More electronic parts. Oh, what's going on here? There's some dead bodies here. The bodies of the expedition members, wrapped in rags to stink less. So, seems like they were down here for a while, being dead. Got a sledgehammer. Alright, so here's our guy, Arthur Carrington. Despite his shabby appearance, he stands firm. He has 43 HP, and he is wielding a laser pistol and microfusion cells. So, he's pretty good with laser weapons, from what I know. And he specializes in science. So I believe his science skill is, I think it's like 100%. So I was talking to you on the intercom. Well, your work is impressive. It's a shame we didn't meet earlier. Come this far just to turn around? I don't think so. That's exactly why I thought I was led when I led the expedition on its last foray. As you can see, it was a mistake. Tell me what happened. I don't think now is the right time to talk. I'll tell you everything, but first I need to finish what I started. What are you talking about? I must infiltrate the Overseer's post. That room is located on a higher level. Follow me. We shouldn't waste time. Oh, yes, my name is Arthur Carrington. Glad to meet you. Okay, is this really necessary? They wants us to go upstairs and go into the Overseer's office. Damn it. All this way for complete failure. What's going on? You look distraught. Protocol 0. Protocol what? I suspected it would end like this. Years of isolation drove the Overseer mad, and he initiated a chain of procedures to destroy the vault. The so-called Protocol 0. But some of the equipment still works. Yes, that's right. Apparently, the residents resisted the Overseer's actions and were able to stop some of the procedures. They saved their lives, but doomed themselves to many years of terrible suffering, becoming like undead zombies. I think they were suffering long before that happened too, so that seems like that was true. Oh, that is true also. Yeah, right. Look, I need to get to the surface. I don't think there's anything of value left here. I see no point in exposing myself to further danger. Together we have a better chance of making it out. Will you help me? Sure, let's go. I'll get you to the surface. Alright, so let's see what he got in his inventory. Okay, so like I said, he has his specialized skill is science, and he looks like he's level 0. He's got a laser pistol. I don't think he has any armor. Nope, he doesn't really have anything. Okay, can you tell me anything about this room? This is the service level. The vault control system center and various support services were located here. I love to see all this technological splendor in its original form. Time to move on. Oh, I guess I got some experience for talking to him. So yeah, after rescuing Arthur, a bunch of ghouls will start spawning in. Okay, I think I forgot to loot that other ghoul. Here's another enemy here. He's out of range. Alright, so here we are. We're at the first floor, so we should be good to... Uh-oh. There's a dude here. Oh. This is the overseer of this vault. A horribly disfigured creature in a torn jumpsuit. Alright, so... looks like... oh, I was hit for no damage. No one else will leave here. I guess he's... wonder how he got so obsessed with people leaving. Bury me in Arlington. Don't know what that means. Sounds like it's a reference to something. Anyways, this dude has ancient relic. So that's kind of the main reason I wanted to come here. This thing here and Arthur. So let's see what this relic is. A medal for valor at the Battle of Anchorage, 2077. A significant event. So we can turn that ancient relic into the quartermaster at the Brotherhood of Steel's headquarters. I think we get a discount on some of the items there when we do that. So that is good. Alright, so I saved Arthur, so let's see what he says. You saved me. Without you, I would have been stuck there forever. Maybe even doomed to become one of those zombies. It's made me look at what's important in life a bit differently. Anyway, you're free now. Time to help those still breathing. I can't repay you right now, but when I get to Phoenix, I'll tell my friends in the Cathedral Fire about you. You should visit there too, but I'll need help getting to Phoenix. Care to join me? Well, I need to tell you something about that. I heard there's trouble at the cathedral. We better get moving. Thanks, you're saving me again. If we're going together, I can carry some gear. I also wouldn't mind some detours to interesting places along the way. Great. Let's move, Arthur. I'd love to have you on the team, but what about those answers you promised? Okay. He doesn't really give a whole bunch of information. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Phoenix with Arthur. I did blow up the Cathedral Fire, so I don't know. I mean, he's going to be standing in a wasteland, a barren desert. But I blow it up. Phoenix. I believe I got to go here. We've made it to Phoenix. QED. With folks like you on the expedition, I wouldn't have failed. What's next for you? I've got a lot on my plate. First, I need to meet with the client and report my findings. That'll take a few days. Till then, I'll be busy. Okay. We'll regroup here in 2 days. So yeah, so he comes here. Well, we bring him here. And I guess he just stands here. I mean, there's nothing here. I've blown up the cathedral. So I guess he's just going to be standing here for 2 days. Yeah, after 2 days, you can recruit this guy again. Alright, so let me go ahead and sell some of my loot I have here. Where is my bike? I need to get my bike. Is it down here? Yes, it is. Let's put this away. And looks like I'm pretty close to my weight capacity, so might as well start selling. Actually, let's go ahead and sell to the weapons guy first. Make a little money. Wait, hold up. Can I get a better deal? Wonder if I can get a better deal. Okay, so I guess I can't get a better deal from this guy. Actually, you know what? It might be a good idea to spend some skill points into barter so I can get more money. I'll just put a couple points. Let's bring it up to 35. Okay. Let's go and sell this. This. Let's sell all of these. Does he have anything else that I need? Okay, so I can put some of this stuff back. All right, there we go. We got some cash. Hold on, let me go and I got some scrap metal and some electronic parts on me. I'm gonna put those in my trunk. I don't think I can use this. And let's see. Alright, so what do I want to sell? I want to sell this, this, all of this. Well, I probably don't need the gas mask or the rubber boots anymore, since I have the power armor. So let me go ahead and sell these. And sell that jumpsuit to that lady. I don't think I'll sell two stealth boys. And that's about it. It's about all I want to sell. Alright, I have a vault suit for you. Another one. Wow. You sure do find the good stuff. Here's the caps. Okay, so she has 200 caps, so let's sell this. Alright, that's good. So she has 400 caps. She also has some books I can buy. Traps and tricks, repair, Modern castles. These things are expensive. You know what? I'm going to pass on the skill books. Okay, let's see. Oh, this dude has a Geiger counter. We're going to need to get a Geiger counter for a later quest. But there's a place where I can get one for free. All right, let's see. He's got 200. Let's put this back. Okay, so I think I sold everything I can to the merchants here. Might as well put everything back in my trunk that I can't sell. Actually, how many ropes do I have? I only have one rope. I don't need these. Okay. I wonder if I can go and cash in these casino chips. Yeah? Is the casino still open? Oh yes. We're still repairing the interior after the cathedral explosion. But you can use all the standard entertainment if you don't mind the mess. A mess. You do realize we live in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, right? I'm no stranger to a little mess. Okay, well, how may I help you? I want to exchange game chips for bottle caps. How many chips? All the chips I have. There we go. You're welcome. You receive caps in exchange for casino chips. There we go. So now we have 11,000 caps. Alright, so another thing I'm going to do here, since I'm in Phoenix, I want to go and finish the underground fight club that I checked out. I think it was like the first episode of this series. First or second, well, not the... It was one of the earlier episodes of the series. There was a fight club here. Let's see, I can put this away. Put that back. So I can get some money here. Which I definitely need money. So down here we got an underground fighting club. So my unarmed skill is 162%. So I think that's going to be high enough to where I can become the champion here. Oh, gotta put this away. No talk until I see you without your armor. So I gotta take off my armor. In front of you stands a tough-looking dwarf with a no-nonsense attitude. What do you want? Betting on the fight or looking to join in? Can I join the fights? Looks you up and down, then signals to the bodyguard. Rico, check this guy out. Be gentle, big guy. Rico examines your muscles and evaluates your reflexes, then nods to the boss. Well, what does that mean? You have potential, but this is risky. Think about it. If you really want to fight, come back and we'll set up a good match for you. Great, I'll do that. So, what time? Alright, sure. Who's my opponent? A wanderer from the wasteland, as dusty and unknown as you. How much will I earn if I take him down in the ring? All about the caps, huh? Don't expect to earn a lot at the start. Show your skills first. For the first fight, you get 100 caps. That's as good as you'll get anywhere in Phoenix for a regular fight. One last question. Do I have to kill him? Depends on your skill and will. A kill in the ring excites the crowd and boosts your fame. So what do you say? Well, I'm ready to fight. When does it start? Come at 100. One more thing. You need a catchy nickname if you plan to fight regularly. Something powerful, memorable. Got any ideas? So, similar to the quest in Fallout 2 where you become the boxing champion in New Reno, you get to choose your nickname. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Mr. X. I guess that's a good nickname. Mr. X, not bad. Don't forget about the time. Be here at 2000. If you're late, I'll have to put in another fighter. So don't let me down, Mr. X. Okay, I'll be here on time. And okay, so I think 2000 is like 8 o'clock or something. Isn't that like 8 o'clock or something? So I'm gonna wait here. Wait until you feel very nauseous. I am irradiated. So let's go and fix that. Alright. Two hours. Okay, we are ready to fight our first fight. Well, well, well. Look who's finally showed up. I was starting to think, you didn't have the guts to step into the ring. Guess you've got a little courage after all. More than you think. Lead me to the ring. I've got my caps on you, Mr. X. So it looks like we're already pretty famous here in Phoenix. Okay, so I guess you can punch and kick. There we go, he is dead. Pretty good for a newbie. You've got potential worth developing. Really, that's encouraging. Here's your fee. 100 caps. Fair win. If you want another fight, come back and we'll arrange it. I'm ready for another fight anytime. Set up a match for me. Alright. You're too early. Come back at 2000. Tell me about my new opponent. A former desert raider, goes by the name Savage. After his gang got wiped out, he came to Phoenix to earn caps by fighting. It's all he knows. He loves a brawl, but he's not in great shape anymore. No surprise, he's been living like a highway rat. Got it, time to get ready for the fight. Alright, so let's skip some time again. Luckily I can regain a couple hit points by doing this. Let's go and eat this roach. And do I have any more food? I wonder if I can use buff out for these fights. I'll take a stim pack. Alright, you're just in time. The crowd's warmed up. It's showtime. So I believe there's going to be a total of 4 fights you have to win. Okay. Let's go and punch this guy some more. Apparently I can't, I gotta wait for this dude to get up. Damn, I just knocked him out. Alright, let's punch him again. Very good, the crowd is starting to like you, and more importantly, me. What about my fee? Deal's always fair with me. Here's your 200 caps, don't spend it all at once, and get ready for your next fight. So who's my next opponent? Let me think, you need a bigger challenge. How about Canelo? He's won 10 in a row, a serious opponent. The crowd loves a good fight. Great, I'll take on Canelo. He won't stand a chance. Alright, so let's get ready to fight this Canelo guy. I'll take another stim pack. So it seems like this quest is going to be a little bit tougher than the quest in Fallout 2, where you become the boxing champ. Ready to kick ass. Let's go. The main reason I say that is because it seems like I gotta kill these guys. Okay, there we go. You see a wild-looking man. He screams fiercely at the top of his lungs. So we got an extra turn. Eyes burning. And we're almost dead. There we go. And we killed Canelo. Great fight. Mr. X, haven't seen such exciting matches in a long time. You're almost ready for the championship title. Almost. Almost. Show me whose face I gotta smash to become the best. Alright, if you got the guts, here's your fee, 400 caps. So my next fight against the real pro, not just any pro, the undefeated Big Mario Albright. He's been itching to take you on. Prepare yourself. Nobody's ever taken him down. I can feel the beast waking up inside of me. No way I'm backing down from this. So I did play a little bit of this off screen, and this next dude is pretty tough. Let me go ahead and rest until evening. Rest for 2 hours. I do have to take some stim packs. There we go. Now we are ready to fight. So I may lose this fight. Big Mario's waiting for you. It's not just him. Glory's on the line if you can take him down. So, Mr. X, are you ready for the final showdown? Big Mario Albright's going down today. Let's go. Angelo, walk me in like the champ I'm about to be. Okay, so you see Big Mario. You see your opponent, and in his eyes, inexpressible rage. Damn, I hate it when I miss. Okay, I'm gonna run back here. And let's see, he's almost dead. There we go. That was one hell of a fight, Mr. X. The crowd went wild. We haven't seen excitement like that in ages. We pulled in massive bets because everyone thought Big Mario was unbeatable, but you proved them wrong. Well done. Here's your 800 caps. But now we got a bit of a problem. What's the issue? Well, you're basically a champion now. Unbeatable, you know? We don't have anyone left to pit against you. And if people keep betting on you and winning, we won't see any profits. Most of our earnings come from the lost bets, you get me? So, you're saying I'm done fighting? Exactly. Sorry, amigo, but every fighter's got their golden moment. It's been good doing business with you, but now it's time to part ways. Damn, Angelo, it's always about the caps with you, isn't it? Guess there's nothing left for me here. And I got 1,000 experience points, so look at that. And we got a bunch of caps for doing that. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done here in Phoenix. I might as well go ahead and check the shops again, because it's been a few days and they may have restocked their caps. So I'm gonna go and check that out real quick. Alright, let's see. You got anything? Nope. He just has food. What about this person? No caps. Alright, so maybe I gotta wait longer. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh wait, hold on. I have pre-war money. So I can turn this into the casino. Okay. How may I help you? I want to exchange pre-war money. It's possible, but note that dollars have halved in value. Previously, the rate was controlled by the followers of fire, but since since I killed them off, they can't perform this function anymore. Well, I might as well give what I have. I'm gonna go ahead and take a IRP since I'm low on health. Alright. So I'm gonna leave that companion here, Arthur Carrington. I think I'm gonna come back here later and pick him up. Probably not on this stream. Probably when I go through the Dayglow DLC, I'll go and grab him. Alright, ooh, what's this? So right now, I'm going to check out this unknown site here. A lonely motel looms on the roadside like a ghost. So we got a motel here. Well, looks like there aren't very many people living here. Bates Motel, vacancy. You know, I heard the name Bates Motel from somewhere. I wonder if this is like a famous motel or something. Okay, so let's see. I believe this area has traps. I gotta be careful. Yep, there's traps here. There's another trap. Let's see, so the Nuka-Cola machine, it might be trapped. I think there's going to be some traps over here too, so I'm not going to get whatever's in that fire locker. And we got a freezer door. What's in here? Oh, dead bodies. It's as if this person died very painfully. They look like vault dwellers. I wonder what happened to them. And why are they stored in the freezer? Oh, a mutant suddenly appears from the shadows. I was hit in the right arm. Guess we gotta kill this guy. Oh, he had a ripper. Let's take that. What does this do? Scanner. I never really use that function very often. Lighter, I don't need that. So maybe these mutants here, they're the ones who killed all those people in the freezer. Got some money. Oh, what the fuck? There's a bathtub full of blood. Body in bathtub. In the bathtub lies a girl's body with multiple stab wounds. Looks like there's a serial killer living here or something. There's a lot of bones here. Wow. 10mm pistol. Got a leather jacket here. I guess this place would be a good place to go in the early game, because there's a ripper here and a leather jacket here. Got a shovel. I think I might need this shovel. We got more bones here. Oh. A mutant suddenly appears from the shadows. I'm hungry. I think these mutants are eating people. Sherman was... Oh, this person had a name. And he had another... There's another Ripper here. Pre-war book. Throwing knives. Looks like I'm able to go down here. What is this place? The basement reeks of urine and old rags. A mutant suddenly appears from the shadows. Who's this person? The mutant blocks your path, brandishing something dangerous. Oh, whoa. Well, I'll step back, showing your friendliness. Sensing your softness and reluctance to fight, the mutant decides to attack. Don't touch me? Let the outsider scream. Edmund. So this mutant was named Edmund. He had a Ripper. So I guess you could get 3 Rippers here. So who's this lady here? Clean agent. Let's go ahead and eat this. And eat all these larvae. Okay. You see Miss Bates. You see a horribly disfigured woman. Let's go and talk to her. She's in the bed too. In the darkness of the room, you see a woman on the bed. She is sobbing quietly, turned away from you. Hey ma'am. Get out. Go away. Calm down, ma'am. I want to help you. No, don't touch me. Either you shut up or I'll gag you. What's it gonna be? Oh wait, let's go with this one. Everything is fine. Those monsters are no longer a threat to you. The woman stopped screaming. In the silence, you noticed terrible welts all over her body. Good God, you need a doctor. I'll help you get out of here. Why? What? Why would I go outside? This is my home. I won't leave. Then who are those monsters? Sherman, George, and Edmund. They're good boys. You can be proud of them. My boys are golden. Bitch, are you telling me these freaks are your kids? It's obvious you don't have children. They are my pride and joy. No one will break the Bates family. None of the strangers could. It's too late to boast about your family's achievements. Your degenerates are dead, all 3 of them. Killer. My boys just want to live. All the strangers tried to kill him, just like you. Why are you so angry? The woman turns her disfigured face sharply towards you. Since then, we haven't let anyone in. Outsiders bring death to us. This is so familiar. Yeah, I think this is based on a movie or something. Miss Bates. And a motel. But that's okay. We are one family. No one will break the Bates. There will be new ones someday. I'll leave the mutant alone. So that's cool. They even put a little animation for this person here. So we got a worn key. Might as well take the key. What's in these pots? Just food. And water. Well, I'll go ahead and take the water. And fruits. Okay. So it seems like this area is kind of for like gathering weapons during your adventures. That's what it seems like to me. Okay. Alright, so let's go and make our way to the Brotherhood of Steel's headquarters, and we'll do some quests there. Hopefully we can get a bunch of loot there. I'm not sure what this is, but I think the game's on some kind of time limit. Alright, here we are. The Brotherhood of Steel's headquarters. So I'm not sure if I got permission yet to come in here. So I'm gonna save. Let's see. Stop. State the purpose of your visit. I need to meet with your command. For what reason? Paladin Latham has given me permission to meet with the general. Okay, you can come aboard. Thanks. But while you're aboard, keep your weapons holstered and don't do anything stupid. The general's office is on the middle deck. The warehouse is to the right of the entrance. The remaining compartments are strictly off limits. Got it? Got it. Alright. So here is the Brotherhood of Steel's destroyer. They have a headquarters on a destroyer. So this looks pretty cool. It's very big. Alright, so let me take a look at my notes here. Okay, so since I'm going to be here for a little bit, I'm going to do some quests. I'm not going to be doing any quests for the general. Mainly because he doesn't like me because I blew up the cathedral in Phoenix, so I'm kind of stuck doing these other quests here on this destroyer. But that's okay. Honestly, I just want to loot all the stuff here. I want to try to get into here because there looks like to be a lot of weapons here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's take this off. Alright, alright, so I need to find a toy for this dude. Hey there, I haven't seen you around before. Of course you haven't, I'm straight from the wasteland. You live in the desert? That's weird. What's your name? My name is Dickbutt, and you? My name is Young, sir. That's a strong name. Young. It's unique. My parents gave it to me. I don't know why. Where are your parents, by the way? Around here somewhere. Paladin Latham is my dad. Mom's probably by the shore doing the laundry. Is your mom a paladin too? No way, sir. She has no rank. Wait, so you're the son of a paladin and a commander? Oh, and a commoner. Not commander. Is this even allowed? My dad's the best. He can do anything. Interesting customs you have here. When I grow up, I'm going to wear armor like this too. Okay. If anyone wants to be a Brotherhood of Steel knight. What are you doing on this ship? All sorts of things. They're always giving me tasks. Fetch this, carry that. So what are you doing right now? I'm looking for my toy. He's small, has 4 legs. If you find him, bring him back to me, okay? I could help your search. Where did you last see him? I've been running all over the ship. I don't know where he could be. Alright, that gives me a start. So I believe once we find this kid's toy, we have the potential to get an access card, which will then give us access to this weapon storage area here. I don't know why a kid would have it, but oh well. We're not able to pick the lock. There we go. Wait, can I go down here? Oh, that's just part of the floor. Alright, so here's the... What is this area? Okay, so this is the floor with the general. Looks like we have a gym here. And a cafeteria. I think I gotta go down some more. So I think somewhere around here okay, so yeah. So the boy's toy is down here somehow. Somehow it got down here. Looks like we're in the engine room. There's a bunch of rats here. Let me go ahead and equip this. Just in case those rats want to attack me. I think I can turn on the lights with this. There we go. A dual shaft engine from Watts Electronics with 60,000 horsepower. Alright, there we go. We got the toy. A figurine of a long extinct animal, roughly carved from real wood. And it's a carving of a horse. I think that model is based on something. But I forget what. Alright, here you go, kid. Is this the toy you've been looking for? Yes, that's it. In the Wasteland, we usually get paid for work. What can you give me in return? So I believe we gotta go with this option. Presently pulls out a magnetic card from his pocket. A magnetic door key. That's it? Alright, come here. And if you do that, you'll lose karma. But I don't really care about karma with the Brotherhood of Steel, since I'm going to blow them up. So we got the hold access card to some rooms on the Brotherhood of Steel destroyer. Alright, so I'm gonna go and talk to the quartermaster now, because I have an ancient relic I can give him. I believe I have some... Yeah, I have some stuff I can sell him. Well, well, a new face on the ship. That's always interesting. Can I help you with something? Maybe. Tell me, what is this place? This is the main ship's warehouse, and I'm its quartermaster. My name is Knight Raymond. I see. It is an honor to meet you, Knight Raymond. So how can I help? So you can turn in the lost power armor. The power armor we're wearing, we can turn it into this guy. And we can get some experience, I think. And if you join the Brotherhood, he repairs the armor. So I found a medal for bravery. Do you know anything about stuff like that? Operation Anchorage, huh? Yeah, that was one of the biggest wins for the US before the Great War. Our forces went toe-to-toe with the Reds in Alaska, but in the end, it didn't save us from getting nuked into oblivion. It looks like this is more than just a story for you. The Brotherhood of Steel traces its roots back to the military families, some of who fought in that very battle. Power armor, yeah? It's made its debut during Operation Anchorage. Now about that medal, you're not too attached to it, are you? I'd like to add it to our collection. What do you want in return? Let me see. I guess I'll go with this middle option. I want to get a discount. Apparently this guy has really good stuff to sell. My brothers in arms will definitely appreciate this. Thank you. If you need any of my supplies, you can count on a small discount. That's pretty good. I'll keep it in mind. Ooh, we get a 10% discount. That's pretty good. So let's save. Alright, what else can we do? So we can give him Brotherhood dog tags, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to give those to the Rangers. Can I see what you have? Looking to trade? Sorry, the Brotherhood doesn't do bartering. We stick to dealing with trusted caravans. But if you got something useful, I might be able to make an exception. Exception? How about a really good weapon? The commanders think handing out good weapons or explosives could bite us in the ass, so for now, you'll have to settle for what's available until you earned a bit more trust. Okay, so it's okay, I have clearance from the patrol commander. Right, I remember that order. You can count on a full range of our supplies. Alright, so let's see what he got. So I think the Brotherhood of Steel, they have the best weaponry in the game. Assault shotgun, damn, this is all this stuff is really good. Combat armor. This is the first time I've seen combat armor. And looks like he has stim packs too. Alright, so let's see what I can sell. Let's sell these rippers. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell those. Okay, so let's see if I can make my way inside this warehouse here. You unlock the door. Can I use it again? You locked the door. Okay, so can I go in? There we go. Let's close it. So if you don't have the access card, what you can do, you can lockpick this door. But if you do lockpick this door, you're going to have to disarm the alarm on this door also using the trap skill. Because this door does have an alarm. Alright, and there's nothing there. That's a shame. Metal armor. Alright, so I'm gonna go and sell this stuff back to the quartermaster. Actually, can I steal stuff from this crate? Yes, I can. Let's take that. Alright, that's good enough. How much does this sell for? 5,000. Okay, I'll come back here later. Alright. So we got a good chunk of money. Got 15,000. That might be enough to repair this power armor. But I'm gonna get 2,000 more caps. Just to be safe. Okay, so with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and do some quests for these people here. I think I can do a quest for this guy. This doctor here. You see a doctor. Rubs his hands. Looking you over carefully. Civilian? I don't recall any orders for new recruits. Yeah, I'm not with the Brotherhood. This is the infirmary. I'm not allowed to treat civilians without proper orders. Sorry for the interruption. What happened? What's with all the screaming, Doc? Torturing someone? Nah, just one of our soldiers losing it. Severe mental case. What's wrong with him? Insomnia, headaches, hears voices. Can't talk much more about it with strangers. But it's a tough case. If you can't handle him, let me try. Normally, I wouldn't take kindly to talk like that, but this is beyond me. I'm no psychologist. What's his conditions exactly? Alright, so he already said that. Alright, let me talk to him. Give me 5 minutes, Doc. So he's talking about this person back here. This dude, I guess he lost his mind. He saw something in the wasteland. Before I do that, I want to make some stim packs here. There we go. They come to me in my sleep. Those eyes, they look right into my soul. You see, Officer Bell. Doc, they're going to drag me to hell. They come to me in my sleep. Don't let me fall asleep. No, they're real. The voices in my head, I can't hear them. So I believe for this, I think I gotta give him a drug. I think I gotta give him Mentats. And he'll talk to me. Let's see if that works. This should clear your head a bit, soldier. This patient isn't wounded or concussed. He suffered a severe mental trauma. They come to me in my sleep. Don't let me fall asleep. Who? Who comes to you in your sleep? Them. Huge. Terrifying. Listen, Belle, I want to help. Describe what you're afraid of. Scary. Burning eyes in the dark. I can't remember anything. It seems like you buried your memories deep in your subconscious. It's a huge shadow with burning eyes. It comes to me in my sleep. I can't move. It's watching. So huge. What else do you see around you? Come on, try to remember. Around me, darkness and a gray wasteland. No, it's not sand, it's ash. This is hell. I try to run, but I can't. An ashen wasteland. Where could that be? I don't know. Leave me alone. Alright then. So he said he sees ash. Let's go back and report that to the doctor. So, Belle seems to have severe psychological trauma. I figured as much. What's the prognosis? He mentioned an ashen wasteland. What could that mean? No clue. His condition worsened after a mission in the desert. Talk to his squad mates in the ward room. They might know more. Alright. Thanks, Doc. I believe you can also... There is some loot here. I believe if you sneak, you can steal some of these, some of the stuff in these lockers here. Well, I think I gotta wait for him to turn around. There we go. I'll take this. Take the Mentats. Apparently this dude had Mentats and didn't know to give them to this guy. Oh, okay, I gotta wait for him to turn around. The medic doesn't allow you to mess with these things. There we go. Ooh, we got some good stuff here. Alright, let's go. So, apparently there's a soldier downstairs who went on a mission with that guy. So maybe he'll know something more. I think it was this guy, Graham. So let's go and talk to Graham. And I look at him. You see one of the Knights of the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, Wastelander. Just cause you have a past doesn't mean you can roam around distracting us from our duties. Keep to your business. Sorry, I was just incredibly curious. This place is so unique. Impressive, isn't it? A real ship. Fully equipped with a disciplined crew and enough firepower to level a town. So tell me, Wastelander, ever seen anything close to this? Didn't think so. By the way, who are you? I'm Knight Graham. I'm responsible for the ship's equipment, taking a quick break now, so if you got questions, go ahead. So apparently this guy's backstory is that he fought in some battles against the Master in Unity in Fallout 1. So that's kind of this guy's background, and somehow he came down here to Sonora to help the Brotherhood of Steel. Nice to meet you, Knight Graham. Alright, Wastelander, you're not just here for a free meal, are you? Or maybe you're looking for some veteran advice. Out with it. What do you need? Actually, I want to chat. Let's go with this one real quick. Chat? Alright, what's on your mind? A lot's happened lately. Could start just about anywhere. Tell me about your brotherhood. Huh. What could a Wastelander like you possibly need to know about us? Just understand this. There's no greater force in the Wasteland than the Brotherhood. I wouldn't argue that. Have you guys ever taken on a real foe, though? We're new here in Arizona, still getting established. The locals don't know us much yet, but back home, every scavenger and raider knows we crushed the Master's army. What kind of Master? The Master was a damn lunatic who thought dipping everyone in goo and changing them into mutants would save humanity. He built up a whole cult and an army of super mutants. No one in the Wasteland could match his power. No one but us. So what did you do? That was a year of hard battles and bloody victories. We took down his army and blasted him to dust. The remnants of the forces are scattered, no longer a threat. So, did you fight in this war? Oh, and every knight and paladin here has a story from those days. I myself held the line at Dayglow. It was one hell of a fight. Can you tell me how it was? After their defeat, the super mutants scattered in all directions. The largest groups hit small settlements as they fled. Junktown, Necropolis, Dayglow, even the hub were attacked. We tried to assist where we could. We were getting calls from all over the area. It's pretty cool that you tried to help everyone. Our intel said they had a stronghold at Dayglow. We were sent to clear it, but it wasn't simple. They fortified their positions with mines and trenches. The locals wanted them gone, but weren't too fond of us either. The siege lasted 2 weeks. No backup, so we handled it ourselves. We gassed them, flooded their trenches with toxic waste, and even used local thugs to stir up chaos, wore them down one by one. You starved them out. By the end of it, the super mutants were desperate. Some surrendered, others tried to escape. Our commander's tactics saved us from a full assault. If we charged that fort head-on, I wouldn't be here telling you this. Sounds like you guys really know how to fight. Don't worry, Arizona will be better off with us around. Just give it time. Oh, great. Okay, bye. Alright, so we get some experience. Alright, so let's go and talk to him about Paladin Bell. What's it to you? You don't even know him. Bell and I fought side by side. Best leave his name out of your mouth. I'm trying to heal him, and for that I need details. Listen, we were in different patrols. He started slipping after he got here, so who knows what caused it. He mentioned some ashen wasteland in hell. What do you think that means? Ashen wasteland. Beats me. Could be the concrete plant near Casa Nueva. Place is all gray from the dust. Did he have a mission there? Well, off the record, people started disappearing at that plant. We were sent to check it out. So we have been at that concrete plant, and we killed a Deathclaw there. What we found there were the remains of people torn apart. We never saw the killer. Bell was with us. That's when he first noticed he wasn't himself. Oh, that's when we first noticed he wasn't himself. So the concrete plant in Casa Nueva. I'll have to check it out. Thanks. So we already did this quest. So we killed the Deathclaw. And we made that place safe again. And I think if I go back to the concrete plant in Casa Nueva, they got people working there. Alright, so this dude here, this dude is the instructor. He will increase one of your combat abilities if you pay him money. And if you are part of if you're in the Brotherhood of Steel, he'll do it for free. He'll just train you for free. Civilian, stop talking. Wait, what is this place? Obviously, this is a training room. What do you have eyes for, idiot? Wow, can I join one of the training sessions? Idiot, this is a military base. Civilians aren't even allowed here. Is there any way we can skip all this formal stuff? I've got plenty of caps. How about 1,000 to smooth things over? Fine. Let's see how long you last, dirtbag. What's your goal here anyway? I'm going to increase my unarmed combat training. Ooh. You have increased your unarmed skill by 10 points. So we are at 172%. So I would say that's well worth it. It did cost 1,000 caps. Oh wait, hold on. I believe in this room there's a plasma gun we can repair. Let me see. I think I need electronic parts to repair it. Alright, so luckily I have one. And what's my repair skill? It's at 100. Okay, so I'm good. So you need a I think you need 120% repair to fix this. I'm going to use electronic parts to bring down the requirement a little bit. This weapon is inoperative. Someone is diligently trying to fix it, but so far without success. This plasma rifle is inoperative. So, let's see. Let's use some electronic parts on it. Done. Then, let's repair it. Success. Yeah, successfully repaired the plasma rifle. And now we have a plasma. Oh my gosh. It weighs 14 pounds. This is a big gun. What's its stats? Yeah, this is a very good gun. Too bad I can't use it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and talk to what's his face? Paladin Bell. I want to sleep, but don't let me fall asleep, or it will come for me. Yes, it will come and drag me straight to hell. Calm down, Bell. It was just a Deathclaw. Bell, I know what you saw out there at the concrete plant. That beast is dead. The folks in Casa Nueva are already dancing around in its stuffed corpse. What? That's... it's dead. Dead. And in daylight, it's not so scary. Phew. What a fool I've been. So much fear over some ugly mutant. Yeah, it's over. It won't haunt your dreams anymore. Now I remember everything. That beast appeared right in front of me during a night watch at the concrete plant. It stared into my eyes. I was a step away from death, but I was lucky. It attacked my partner instead. I guess I was so terrified that I buried that night deep in my subconscious. Anyone in your place would have been scared. But now I'm free, thank you. You deserve the title of Paladin for more than I do. Here, let me share some ammo with you. It's the least I can do. Yeah, take care, soldier. Alright. Okay, after you talked to Bell, he calmed down and slept well. What did you say to him? Nothing special, just some old-fashioned therapy. Interesting. Wish I was better at that. I stick to cuts and bruises. Delving into the mind is too scary. Don't lose hope, Doc. Thanks, and thanks for your help with my patient. I want to share something with you. Here's your doctor's bag and a couple of stems. I'm sure you'll find a good use for them. And these people are pretty nice. I kind of feel bad that I'm going to kill them. So we got a bunch of stuff here. How many doctor's bags? Okay, so we got 3 doctor's bags now. Those are pretty rare. I think there's some loot up here I can get. There's like a welding tool. The door is locked. And we got an atomic cutter. Apparently this is a weapon. A working tool for cutting hard metal, breaks molecular bonds with powerful radiation, powered by a battery on the belt. And it uses microfusion cells. So I'm not going to use that. I think that uses the melee skill or something. Okay, so now I am going to go down here. There's another guy down here who has a problem. He's going to be the cook on this ship. There he is. You see Corin. Na na na. Loo boo doo. Cough, cough. He likes to sing, I think. What's happened? Don't scare me like that. What are you doing? Me? Singing? This is what you call singing? You don't like it much, do you? No? Not really, no. But I can't change my voice. Who are you? I haven't seen you before. Civilian, I have clearance. Well, it's none of my business, but no strangers are allowed in the kitchen. Alright, I'll leave now. Beans, 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 beans. What's your name, Private? Alvin Corwin, currently on kitchen duty. Are you a paladin or a scribe? Neither. I haven't chosen a division yet. Then why aren't you in training? I'm serving my sentence. Missed morning training because I was looking for the sergeant all, morning. Sounds unfair. It wasn't even your fault you got into this mess. Exactly. I really needed shore leave, but no one was around to sign the order. I ran all over the ship. What if I could get you shore leave? What would it be worth to you? Can you really do that? I'll pay you with chow or share my ammo. Consider it done. So we gotta give this guy shore leave, or convince someone to let him go on leave. So there are 2 people we can talk to. We can talk to Paladin Latham, or we can talk to this doctor over here. I believe if we give this doctor some drugs, he'll let Corwin go on shore leave. Okay, can I? All right, I want to talk to you about Initiate Corwin. What's wrong with him? Did that idiot get into trouble again? He needs shore leave. What? Again? The guy's too weak for this job. It was a mistake to take him along. He should be back at base cleaning guns. But what does this have to do with me? I thought you might grant him a leave for health reasons. I could, but why should I? Well, maybe I can get you some medical supplies. You must need something. Alright, bring me 5 stim packs or one of the military drugs. I'll give your friend a break. Okay, so I do have 5 stim packs. And I have some buff out. I don't really use buff out. You know what? Let's go ahead and give this doctor buff out. That'll do. Good deal. I'll go and let the initiate know. So I use stim packs more than buff out, so how much buff out did I give him? Oh, just 1 buff out. Yeah, I got more buff out in my trunk. I got a whole lot of buff out. Do you really have clearance? Alright, order completed. You got 4 days of shore leave. Holy shit, are you serious? No joke, but everything has a price. I'll need caps for the shore. How about I share my ammo? These armor-piercing rounds have never been useful to me anyway. Deal, I'll find a use for them. So what kind of ammunition did we get? Oh, we got this. I think. Well, we got some kind of bullets. Well, I'm gonna end up selling those anyways. So there is another quest you can do for this guy. You can find coffee for him and he'll give you money for coffee. It's not really worth it in my opinion. So I'm just gonna skip that little quest line. Alright, what else can I do here? Alright, so apparently I can go down here and I can reprogram these robots for some experience. There's 2 robots in this room, so let's reprogram them. And then I can use science on this map here, get some experience here. You are trying to find Villa without success, but you are amazed by the scale of the continent. So this is a map of the United States. And I think there's going to be some loot back here. Let me see if I can open this door with that key card. Where is it? There it is. Now hopefully that disabled the alarm. Yes, it did. Okay. Alright, we got rope. Let's take all of it. Oh my god. Tesla armor. How much does this weigh? Oh my gosh, I can't pick it up. Yeah, I need to sell that. And we got a super sledge. Alright, so I'm thinking about going to Tucson so I can sell all this loot. Alright, I'm gonna put some of this stuff back into my trunk. I'm still not done looting this ship. There's plenty of items still waiting for me to take. Put this away, that away. Uh-oh. There's no space in the trunk. for that item. Uh-oh. God damn. Alright. Let's clear out some space here. Library holo disk. Okay. I wish I could expand my trunk. Looks like I gotta drop some of these items here. I don't think I need 3 shovels, so I'm gonna put that away. No space. I definitely don't need 7 boots. Alright, so yeah, it looks like I gotta go by Tucson to sell off all this stuff. Yeah, it looks like I got a power fist here too that I need to sell. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back and onto the ship so I can... There's another quest I want to do real quick before I leave. Actually, 2 more quests. I have to download the library data for this lady in Casa Nueva. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I believe you need 100 science to look at these computers, so I'm gonna go ahead and increase my science to 100. I'm gonna say that you need 100 science for all the computers here on this ship if we're gonna try to access them. All right, so what we got here? Access denied. Let's fix that. Got it. Oh yeah, I forgot to... Did I pick up the holo disk? No, I didn't. All right, well, let's go and pick up the holo disk. Is this it? Yes, it is. All right. Enter command. Food self-sufficiency. Our food needs are fully met by the Casa Nueva plantations. Currently, surplus crops are being exported. Search for vault. Oh, we can learn the locations of all these vaults. I think we already know the location of these vaults, though. Yeah, we already know these locations. All right, what else? Development of nano-structured rounds. Due to a shortage of armor-piercing rounds, limited production of 10mm rounds made from nano-structured metal has begun. Bullet production is handled by the tinsmiths in Tucson under a standard trade contract. Develop nuclear weapons. Per HQ request, we are moving towards nuclear weapon production. Design documentation is complete and the required nuclear material is being extracted. For safety, logistics, and efficiency, the final assembly of these weapons is conducted by the Cathedral of Fire representatives in Phoenix under strict Brotherhood supervision. Oh. So the Brotherhood made those guys create a nuke. Well, conveniently, we used that nuke to blow them up. Alright, so let's use this hollow disk. There we go. Alright, so there's another person we can talk to here. And this person can give us the key to the torpedo room, which we can then use to blow up this ship. You see Maria. I believe this is the person that gives us the key. I believe we need... Apparently we need 120% speech in order for her to give us the key. Alright. Ooh. She looks unique. Stop. Do you have clearance to be aboard the ship? Yes, I have clearance. Everything is fine. In that case, greetings, stranger. I am Maria, Master Scribe of the Brotherhood of Steel. It's not often that civilians are allowed here. What brings you to our ship? I'm on an important mission. Alright, but still, I'll be checking with the guards as to why they let you through. As you should, no doubt, Scribe Moria. Greetings, stranger. May I ask you a few questions? I may be able to answer a few. Tell me about this ship. This is the destroyer Wakel Guessing DD-1862. She measures 130 yards in length, 13.6 in width, with a draft of 4.77. If only she were fully operational, her engines could still reach a remarkable speed of 35 knots. Can this ship sail? Not at the moment, no. We're short on nuclear fuel for any significant voyage, and the ship's hull and equipment are in dire need of repair. We understood this was a one-way journey when we set out. Until we could establish a stable base here. It looks like they came from California. Why are some doors locked? There's a good reason for that. Certain areas on this ship contain highly sensitive equipment that requires the utmost caution. Even within our ranks, errors occur, and so only High Paladin Dixon is granted access to those places. Okay. I see. Thanks for the answers. Can you tell me about your commander-in-chief? General Dixon is one of the most esteemed paladins in the Brotherhood. His military acumen and political savvy are unmatched, qualities that would leave most modern rulers envious. Beware of Dixon. With just a snap of his fingers, a village could be reduced to ash. That's all you need to know. I see. Can you tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel? What would you like to know specifically about our order? We have a storied history, rich with purpose. Where did you all come from? Our origins lie in California. For many years, we remained quietly tucked away in our bunker, keeping to ourselves and avoiding the chaos of the outside world. But our time of seclusion has passed. Now we extend our reach. This is just one of many outposts. What is your mission? What do you ultimately hope to achieve? Our mission is to recover and preserve ancient technologies, with the ultimate goal of restoring order to a once great country. Yet within the Brotherhood, there is debate. For years we remained passive, but recent events in California have forced us to reconsider our role and step into the light once more. So, in other words, you've come to take things that don't belong to you and to conquer territory. Mind your words. The Brotherhood doesn't see it that way. Thanks to General Dixon's leadership, Arizona has seen progress, education, medicine, and industry at levels unheard of in nearly a century. Isn't such a miracle worth some cost? Well, General Dixon is wrong. His policies promote and support slavery. You understand this very well. Perhaps, but what do you mean when you say he's wrong? Dixon is playing a ruthless game. Through his local vassals, he imposes tyranny, seizes resources, plunders technology, and practices slavery. I partly agree. However, these are all necessary measures. The locals have lost their connections with the old world to what they once were. They've become wild and lost the thread of culture that once linked them and us. Without our intervention, these threads will never be bound together again. They'll never return to the fold of civilization. I visited many settlements. Your influence on these lands is not as wonderful as you present it. Really? Haven't our operatives in Phoenix established peace and order in the city? Didn't our intervention give Arizona cap currency? Didn't Tucson's production and Flagstaff's mine create a growing network of commerce? They not really. Well, that's kind of a half-truth. They have a lot of slaves. Oh, you have done these things, but these things compose your expansion. An expansion that takes people's freedom, destroys their traditions, and subjects them to slavery. Give me an example from the places you have visited. Okay, so looks like we can choose what we want to present to her. Let's go with this one. Lord Aaron, now unchallenged in Phoenix, is building a so-called empire and crushing dissent. Doesn't really sound like freedom, does it? Well, I doubt our path too, but I haven't found a solution that satisfies everyone, really. This outpost has done little good for Arizona. We have no right to invade, strip the locals of their resources, and force them into labor. It goes against the very principles of the Brotherhood. Well, there you go. And this isn't so much the fault of the Order or the Elders, but the result of Dixon's ambitions. But he can't be stopped, and a new general is unlikely to change course. We must stop this evil. Help me. Your mistakes led to my home, my people falling victim to slavers. I'm so sorry. All this happened. Take this key. It detonates nuclear torpedoes into the local hold of the ship. Set the timer before the explosion and run as fast as you can into the desert. The Brotherhood has no place in the lands of Sonora. Thank you, Scribe Moria. So she gives us a torpedo key. And we can use this to set off the torpedoes to blow this place up. Like I said, I don't think she talks to us anymore. Go ahead, my friend. Sometimes I miss Vree's advice. Who's Vree? That must be a person from Fallout 1. Alright, so I'm gonna go back down here and see if I can pick up this wonder if I can pick up this Tesla power armor. Okay. Did I just call this power armor? It's not power armor, it's Tesla armor. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This shiny armor, superior protection against energy attacks. The 3 Tesla attraction coil rods disperse a large percentage of direct energy attacks. I'm sure this sells for a lot, so let's make our way to Tucson to sell it. Alright. And I went to the wrong place. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and recharge my motorcycle. Since I'm probably going to buy some more batteries here since I'm in Tucson. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell this dude to leave. You see, Carlos, Villa's time is over. Understand that. So are you going back to Villa? We've already discussed this. I can't go back home. So I have good news. The followers of the apocalypse have agreed to take you in. I told them about your knowledge and skills. That's encouraging. Don't worry about me. I'll find my way. Thank you for everything. So now he leaves this stupid place. Hold up. I think I have some stuff in here. Yes, I do. Can't carry all that. Alright, I can carry one. I can probably sell one too. T-51B power armor. Intriguing. How will you manage to master such intricate equipment? Okay, so he says something about our power armor. Apparently I have a reward for me. Okay, that's weird. I don't remember doing a quest here. So let's see. Let's just get money. Apparently, I don't even know what I did. Okay. Let's go and sell. So I'm gonna want these and all the caps he has. Let's sell that. Alright, so that's going to be what I can mainly sell. Alright, let's put these back. There we go. Now I gotta go back and pick up more loot so I can sell. What's my carrying capacity? So I don't need the torpedo key right now. Let's go and pick this up. I think I'm going to save the plasma rifle for Arthur. Let's go and sell all these. Shotgun. Have a power fist. Let's sell that. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna drop this power fist real quick because I don't want to accidentally sell it. And is there anything else I want? What is this? Might as well buy that too. All right, we're good. All right, before I leave, I want to see how much it's going to cost to repair this power armor. So I think I gotta take it off. Okay, can you repair my equipment? What specifically? Equipment, weapon, armor? We handle all forms of technology. However, this service requires a substantial amount of caps. I need repairs for my power armor. An exemplary piece of outdated technology. Observing this armor, I detect errors in logical circuits within my neural network. We can repair all damage, but it will require a significant number of caps. Go ahead. Okay, so it's going to be about 17,000 caps. And I believe if I bring my barter up to 50, maybe 60. How much is it going to cost then? 15. Okay. So I just got to dump a bunch of points into my barter. All right. So I'm going to reload. I'm going to get some more money before I repair this power armor. I think I just barely have enough to do it, but I want to have some money left over when I repair this. Okay, so now I'm going. So oh yeah, so I need to go to Casa Nueva and turn in this hollow disk. And I left my power fist there. Let's put this away. Okay. So I'm kind of hoping that I get to see some more special encounters. There's one special encounter I've been wanting to see. It's going to be like a mobile fortress with super mutants on it. I want to see what's the deal with that. Who is this? Frank. Oh. There's Frank. Okay, the lady's not here. Oh, there she is. Sorry, but I need to get some sleep before class. Oh yeah, it's I forget, this town has a curfew. So I believe Carlos should be somewhere around here. Is this him? Oh, here's Carlos. What a surprise! I'm glad to see you, Dickbutt. How did the followers receive you? Very warmly. They are good people, unlike the tinsmiths. Have you settled into Casa Nueva yet? There's plenty of work for me here, plus I signed an agreement for several years. Well, I marked it with a cross. Now I have a home and the means to survive. I won't starve, that's for sure. Cool. I'm glad everything worked out for you. You know, they gave me some first aid supplies, but I doubt I'll need them. Here, they're yours. You need them more than I do. Thanks, Carlos. And apparently he gave us something. I guess a stim pack. Alright. Well, that's good. So what do you want to know? I have an old book for your library. Here's the book. Alright. I managed to infiltrate the Brotherhood's base and record their books. Wow, that's great news. We need books in any form. Brotherhood has no moral right to hide them from the public. Here's the holotape. I'll pay 100 caps for it. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh, there we go. I believe that's going to be all the quests in Casa Nueva. This is Casa Grande. Yep, that's all the quest. Alrighty. Now let's go back to Puerto. Because I'm not done looting this place. Okay, so I believe the only place I haven't been yet on this ship is going to be the upper floors. So let's go up there. Oh yeah, I think I can give this guy food. Let's give him IRP. Holy shit, what generosity. How can I serve, senor? Oh, you're not with the Brotherhood? Then best we don't speak. The Paladins frowned upon it. Why is that? They're always sniffing out conspiracies, and if they suspect you, it's inspections and public floggings. It's strict here. They drowned someone just last week for stealing food from the Supreme Paladin. I don't want to end up like him. Alright, tell me a little bit more about the ship and the Brotherhood. Keep your voice down, someone might be listening. Who are you? You're not a member of the Brotherhood, right? No, sir. See the collar? I'm a prisoner. Here's my number. Prisoner? Why are they holding you prisoner? I just took a few ears of corn from the plantation, maybe some fruit too. Actually a whole bag, but I needed to eat. Now I work on the ship until my sentence is up. Are there other prisoners like you serving time? Only a few of us are kept on the ship. The rest are scattered, working on plantations, digging in ruins, laboring in cement factories, building houses, or hauling cargo across the wasteland. I got lucky, if you can call it that. So what do you do around here? I scrub the cursed deck 4 times a day, or I haul boxes. The order's always getting and sending things. Okay, so, what else? What do you know about the Brotherhood of Steel? Not much. They keep quiet about themselves. This is just an outpost. Their main base is far to the west. These are the toughest guys in all of Sonora. Even the tinsmiths don't compare. Who's in charge around here? General Dixon. You'll find him in his cabin or the war room. Or the ward room. Alright, enough about the Brotherhood. Do you know every corner of this ship? No, there are places even I can't go, especially the lower holds and storage areas. What's in the lower holds? Torpedo room? They say it's full of explosives. There's also a reactor and rats as big as dogs. Okay, and who has the key to all the doors? Most people have limited access, only the Supreme Paladin has keys to everything. Looks like the General doesn't even trust his own men. Okay. Alright, so what's up here? Got some rooms here. It kind of seems like an interrogation room here. And, oh, SAM systems. Terrier Series Surface-to-Air Missile System. So I believe in this little area here, I think this is a workshop. I think I can make some ammunition here. Let's see. There we go. Let's make some shotgun shells. Now we have some... How much did we make? 32. That's a pretty decent number. Apparently someone's sleeping outside. It's probably the prisoners. So I believe this is the captain's quarters. So let's go and make our way in here. The lock is beyond your ability to pick. Let's fix that. I do have some lock picks here. There we go. And it's unlocked. So I believe on this computer here, we can learn about what the Brotherhood of Steel is doing here. I think. Yep, here we go. Open Dixon's messages. The world needs strength. True strength to rise from its knees and march forward. Only the Brotherhood can provide that. But for too long, we've remained cloistered, hiding our power from a world in chaos. When California faced the super mutants, it was us who stood between civilization and annihilation. Now our order must claim what it needs. Lost Hills demands Sonora's residents and technology, and we will answer the call. Okay, so their main goal is to gather Sonora's technology and nuclear resources for the Lost Hills. Arizona's rich resources will power our defenses against the super mutants and future threats. As High Paladin here, I hold the authority to make any decision necessary to secure these assets. Okay, well, they want to take everything here. Read Dixon's diary. Why in the world would he have a diary? Alright, so what's in this room? Okay, so in this room, we can learn the frequency of the Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel radio frequencies copied. Now we can hear them on the radio. Navigation panel. Can I mess with this? Oh. You carefully studied the maps of the Brotherhood of Steel. Now traveling around the area will be much easier. A new location has been revealed on the map. El Faro Pier. You have increased your outdoorsman skill by 5 points. So that is great. I believe there's another thing I can do here. I think I can use science on this thing. Left the board. Hey, on deck. Whistle up, everyone. You turn the strange object, but nothing happens. Oh, I guess because, the boat doesn't sail anymore. Alright, so it seems like it's pretty much all I can do up here. Looks like that's going to be all the loot here. Okay, so how did I get up here? I forgot. I think it was down. Oh, yeah, it was down this way. Alright, so I think we're done with the Brotherhood of Steel's destroyer ship here. So I think I want to go to that place called El Barro Pier, because that's a town that we haven't visited yet. There's a couple quests we can do there. All of them are pretty short. But I do need a Geiger mask. Not a a Geiger counter request before I go there. So I'm gonna go and pick one up. There's going to be one at the Inferno, so I'm going to drop by there real quick and pick it up. It's the... I forget which map it was on. So we got the main highway. I think it was on this map. Let's see. Nope. This is the wrong one. Oh yeah, we still have this companion here. You know what the hell, let's bring him along. Yes, come with me. I need the protection of an experienced warrior. I owe you one. If you're heading to our base in Puerto, I'll go with you. Alright, that's where I'm heading. Let's go together then. I'm gonna take this guy with me for a brief period. Because why not? So I believe there's going to be a Geiger counter in the sewer that I missed. I think it's going to be on this guy here. Yes, it is. Let's take it. Now we can go to El Faro Pier. Okay, so here we are. This is a small fishing town. Well, it seems like it's a fishing town. Right, let's first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to the merchant here. The bartender slash merchant. Let's see what he says. He's the reason we need the Geiger counter, because he asked for it. Where can I buy a fuel cell batteries for my bike? None of the fishermen are going to sell their reserves. They don't have enough for themselves. The closest place would be to get batteries for the boats and generator is Puerto Penasco. Try your luck there. Thanks. Hey, if you're heading that way, can you do me a favor? Depends. What do you need? I've been asking the Puerto Knights for a new Geiger counter. They hoard tech like gold. By the time they send a new meter, we might be glowing in the dark. If you bring me one, I'll trade it for a battery or pay in clean caps. You're in luck. I've got a counter I don't need. Finally. Let me check it. Seems good. What do you want in return? Caps or the battery you needed? Let's go with the fuel cell battery. Here, fully charged. Just what I needed. Okay. El Ferro Viejo. The name of the bar is clumsily painted on the wall. So yeah, this is the bar here. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for this stream. I did want to get through all the quests here in El Ferro Pier, but looks like I didn't have enough time. So I'll be back tomorrow to play more Fallout Sonora. I'm pretty sure I'm going to beat the game next stream, so that's going to be good. Then after I beat the game, then I'll go through the DLC. I don't think the DLC is going to be very long either, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and happy 4th of July. Because it is the 4th of July here, and currently I'm hearing fireworks outside my house, so yeah, stay safe and happy holidays. Bye-bye.